We'll talk on hugel beds and making them. I've basically made one, and then I made this one, two. This took 2 days. And then 3, 4, 5, and now I'm working on 6 and 7. So, what should you know about hugel beds? Well, hugel beds, tell you what, take a lot of dirt. And because of that, I came up with something called Hugel swale beds. I need so much dirt to pile up, and even with 2 swale beds on both sides, and I could probably get more dirt out of this one, right? I can only still get to about, here's about a 3 foot. Look, 3 foot. Now, this one here, I'm trying to get higher. So what I've done is I've really stacked it with wood. The other thing I do is also throw fertilizer, wood chip fertilizer on top of the wood to help, you know, break it down faster. Has nitrogen in it and all the other good stuff. So the other thing that I've learned is before I used to shovel this stuff back on, I'm actually going to use that as the side, because you really need a wide, if you're going to get up high, you really need to have a wide base, right? This is an important segment in my mind, because basically it's going to stop the northerly wind beating up against these beds here, right? So I really want to make this one as high as I can. So I've gone with a super wide base here, as you can see. I'm going to cut probably all this material here is all going to go up on top of it, right? And as you can see, here's another swale. Now what do I do with my swales? I leave them, no I don't, I cover them up with what? With wood chips, as you can see there. So the wood, they're covered. Which is really nice if you are actually weeding. Kneeling on wood chips is really nice. Don't worry about it. Here you can see the end of it. I've ran out of wood chips. So the other thing that I've come up with is the idea of swales to hugel beds. So this side swale here, potentially this water was all the way, this was all flooded with water a couple days ago, just with a day's worth of rain. Now we can have 4 or 5 days worth of rain. So in anticipation to that, let me show you what I've done. One is I have both of these side swales, right? Both of these side swales actually feed into this side swale, which is a which has high. So basically, if it starts to flood, it's going to feed into here, and actually right here I've got a little overflow. So if it you know, and I may make that a little deeper, but actually this side swale will flow into this middle swale, and this is really deep. I've dug this very deep down in there, right? So it's a lot of water, can hold lots of water down there. And again, over here, as you can see, on that side swale actually feeds into this bed, this hugel bed, right? This is a hugel bed right here I'm building. Kind of wavy, curvy, having fun with it. So this probably is going to be the last hugel bed I'm going to build this summer, and I'm going to focus on planting and everything else after I get this done. So it's been a lot of work. I call myself the permaculture artisan. Artisan because I use my shovel. Just one shovel has basically built this entire farm. So I have had basically 2 days worth of volunteers, and this has taken me about 3 weeks, nearly a month, probably a month now to get this far. So I ideally want the whole farm to be hugel bedded out, but we'll just go a little bit at a time. So this summer is this, what I call this is zone 1. Zone 1. There's my constructed, self-construction. I got to fix the plastic on top, but it's my veneer house that I built. My name is Michael Trout, the permaculture artisan here in beautiful Fukui. There's the holy mountain over there. Japan has 3 holy mountains, and one of them actually looks, it's not that one, it's beyond that one there. You can't see it right now. The cloud, I can see it, but you can't see it. But it's actually behind that one that you see there. It's a bigger mountain behind the one that you actually see. Dai something or other. So we're overlooking one of the 3 holy mountains. This ultimately I wanted to be as a bee sanctuary, beekeeping, chickens, everything else. So right now I'm pulling up the kudzu and getting everything done. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook.